Good morning, guys. So let's take a look at our spelling words for this week. So we're going to go through a couple of different rules with them because these words definitely are some rule breakers compared to a lot of the other rules that we've already learned. Okay, so let's take a look at the first four words. Okay, we learned earlier in the year that when we see the vowel team AI together, that it's going to make that A sound. And these actually kind of follow that rule. AI, let's underline those AIs. Okay, this is F, and then AI says A, and then Fair. This is the word fair, like you go to the fair and ride rides. Okay. Then we have our blend here, air, stare. And it's a stair is something you walk up. Okay, you walk up the stairs. This one, FAIR, just like fair. This is fair. And when we put that Y on the end, remember it's going to make that long E sound, fairy. Okay, Tinkerbell is a fairy. All right, and then we're going to change that fairy. We're just going to change that beginning sound from F to D. The rest of the word is the same. So this is dairy. Dairy products are things that you get from milk, okay? Any type of milk. So milk is a dairy product. Cheese is a dairy product. Ice cream, anything that comes from milk is what we call dairy products, okay? So that's those AI sounds. Fair, stare, fairy, dairy. All right. And then earlier this year, we learned that EAR can say ear, like you touch your ear. And we also learned that it can make the sound like in earth, EARTH, earth. Well, today it's not going to make either one of those sounds. It's going to be a complete and total rule breaker. Okay. Oh, Miss McCollum's getting ahead of herself. It's going to be a total rule breaker. So we're going to turn that over. It's going to make the long A sound. It's going to make that long A sound. Remember earlier we learned that sometimes when you have EA, like in steak, remember we saw that word steak where it was STEA. Okay. Sometimes when those vowels get together, they do really, really crazy things, okay? And it's going to do that. It's going to make that A sound, okay? The E and the A together are going to make that A sound. Tear, tear, when you tear a piece of paper, okay? It's not tear. We see this word also can be said tear, like a teardrop, but these are long A words this week, so it's going to be that EA making the long A sound like in steak. Okay, tear, wear. Tear and wear are the EA making the A sound. So let's look at our words again. Fair, stare, fairy, dairy, tear, wear. All right. So this one, it's not following this rule this week. It's instead following this rule. All right. Then the other rule we learned was that AR sound like in car. Usually when we see the AR, it makes that R sound like in car. It is not this week. It is not. It's that A consonant E sound. A consonant E is in cake. So we have a consonant, magic E. A consonant, magic E. So this is going to make that long A sound. Stare. This is the stare, like when you look at someone for a long time, you might say you're staring at them. This is sh, S-H, share. When you share things with other people, you let them use your things. So this rule. It's that A consonant E rule. All right. Remember, magic E usually overrides that bossy R rule. All right, so these next two words, usually when we see ER, we think like spider. Nope, rule breakers. Let's get that rule out of there. These are just completely and totally crazy. This is Mary, like Merry Christmas. okay? You say Merry Christmas, it's ER and then RY. It's just craziness. I don't know why. Our language is so crazy sometimes. And then this is ferry. A ferry is a really big boat that cars go on, and then they carry the cars across the river. That's what we call a ferry boat. All right. So we have Merry, like Merry Christmas, and ferry, exactly the same, except for the beginning sound. Remember this ferry with the F-A-I is the like Tinkerbell type of ferry. This one's a boat ferry, a ferry boat. All right. And then we have two other words, library and dictionary. Okay, so let's go through our words one more time. Those long A sounds, different ways to make the long A. Fair, stare, fairy, dairy, tear, wear, stare, share, marry, fairy, library, dictionary. Okay, so for today in your lesson, you guys are doing page 81. All right, it says write the spelling words to complete the sentences. They started the we do for you and you are to finish it. So let's go ahead and look at that. It says a blank is a step, but a blank is a long, hard look. So another word for a step is a stare, S-T-A-I-R, and then S-T-A-R-E is a long, hard look. Okay, when you stare, they're staring right now at this, trying to figure it out. Okay? All right, guys, finish that up and then log on to Spelling City and look for your Unit 15 Week 2 words to do some activities. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you on Zoom.